Cyber dogs and citizens of the internet. My name is RENDOG'S, and I've got a confession to make. I will never understand the mind of a lady. Seriously, guys, I just don't get it, man. I spent a ridiculously long time building this beautiful house for Nisa the Dryad. It's got golden chandeliers, it's got flowers, it's got ooze machines. I mean, how beautiful is this place? And she would rather live inside of a freaking cave. Look at this! She's living inside of this cave with this mushroom over here, man. It's freaking moist and moldy down here, and she would rather spend her time in this place than in this beautiful little house that I made for her. I mean, I just don't understand it, Nisa. You freaking... Maybe it's me. Maybe it's the afro, man. Maybe it's the afro. She hates it. Oh, man. The shame. My friends, today is an exciting day in the world of this Terraria 1.8 series because today you and I are going to start working on the foundations for the Frodome, and it is going to be absolutely freaking sweet. For those of you guys who perhaps have just joined this series, welcome. My name is RENDOG'S, and you are chilling with the Cyberdog Nation playing Terraria 1.8. We have a current main goal that we are trying to reach, and that is to build a brand new house structure because we have run out of space inside of our treehouse for all of the NPCs that have decided to move into our world, and we are going to be moving on to our next major build in this series, and it is going to be called the Frodome, and it's basically going to be a house that looks like my afro. Don't ask too many questions about it, guys, okay? Just go with it. It's going to be absolutely freaking sweet. That is all I can say. And I've spent a lot of time collecting a bunch of the different wood around this Terraria world to try and make a really awesome fro house. And man, it is going to be so sweet. So in today's episode, my friends, we are going to be starting to set up the foundations for the Frodome. But before we do that, I've got something very, very interesting to show you. I was doing a little bit of spelunkering before this episode, and I came across something that I haven't seen before, and I wanted to get you guys in on the action because I don't know what is cracking. Check it out, guys. If you look over there where my cursor is, there is something very strange. There's a bit of blink root there, which is giving us a bit of light. But let's try and go... I want to figure out what that jazz is. Actually, there's a little bit of gold up there too, which actually plays pretty well into another one of my primary goals at the moment, which is to try and get some better tools. At the moment, we are hacking away at these blocks with a silver pickaxe, and we need to go to the next level of pickaxe action, which is going to be gold. And I think that gold is strong enough to break through demonite. And from killing the Eye of Cthulhu a couple times, we managed to pick up a little bit of demonite, but we need to get a lot more demonite if we want to start moving on to the next level of tools and weapons and armor. And we got to start thinking about defeating the next boss also. And I think the next boss on the list for this series is going to be the Eater of Worlds. And to kill that ugly bastard, we have to go to the Corruption. And we have to break open one of these, I think they're called shadow orbs or something like that. All I can tell you is they are freaking scary and, man, absolutely disgusting also on top of it. So, not particularly looking forward to the battle against the Eater of Worlds. I'm kind of nervous. I'm pretty sure that he is just going to absolutely wreck me. But, as always, I'm going to do my best to not get wrecked. And I would like to go into that battle as prepared as humanly possible. And that means trying to upgrade my freaking armor if possible. But look at this! What is this? I have never seen this before. It does... Okay. What is this thing? When I put my mouse over it, it doesn't really do anything. If I walk on it, it doesn't really do anything. Can I pick it up? It's silver! Oh, it's a little pile of silver. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Well, I'll take it. It's just coinage though, right? Yeah. Okay, well that wasn't quite as exciting as I was hoping it was going to be, but still pretty awesome. You know, one of the things that I really love about this game is that you never stop discovering new stuff. I think the developers have spent a lot of time making sure that wherever you go in Terraria, you are surprised by something new every now, you know, as far as you go. I mean, we haven't even got anywhere near the bottom of Terraria yet. Who knows what we're going to discover down there, man? It's going to be absolutely freaking crazy. But there's a little bit more gold over here, so let's get this in the belly. And we'll just have a little more look around this area, see if we can find anything interesting. But guys, I am super freaking excited to get cracking on the Frodome today. It's going to be our first major build for this Terraria series. You know, the treehouse was a pretty good build. I'm quite happy with it. But I gotta say, you know, it lacks a little bit of detail. It lacks a little bit of finesse. I think we could probably do a lot better on the building side of things. You know, I really love building in Terraria. And I want to try and make something absolutely freaking awesome with the Frodome. Oh no! Wow. Okay. Well, boulders don't one-shot kill us anymore, so that makes me extremely happy. But yeah, that scared the absolute bajingo out of me. There's actually a green mushroom up here, so don't mind if I do. I'm gonna get me one of those. Oh man, I think you use these mushrooms for dye or something like that. There we go, green mushrooms, sweet. Let's have a look. Is there anything else here of interest? There's just a slime and a few things over here. Oh, there's some more gold over there. Really awesome. Actually, man, we are discovering quite a lot of gold. I wonder if we're going to have enough gold ores to make a brand new gold item. That could be pretty awesome. Man, there's an entire cache of freaking lead here, too. Let's just get a... Shall we get a bit of explosion action going on over here? Yeah. Let's get a bit of explosion action going on. It's the quickest way to hack through big chunks of lead like this. Let's throw some bombs in there. Come on, baby. There we go. Bam! Man. That actually took out the entire thing, which was awesome. But now we're on complete pitch blackness. Let's just get a little bit of light up in here. And then we can dig down like so and drain this awesome thing. And we can ride the water all the way down too. Oh man, so awesome. Man, I was not supposed to be spelunkering today. I've been distracted by the awesomeness. But I do think I want to find myself a little bit more gold if possible. Oh, a ton of you guys have been telling me about a really cool potion called a spelunkering potion, I believe is what it's called. And a spelunkering potion shows you where all of the ores are on the map. So that's freaking sweet. We definitely need to start making some of those, I think. Yeah. You know what, guys? Let's call it a day for spelunkering. Because, oh, there's a whole big thing of freaking demonite down there. I keep saying diorite. My brain is in Minecraft mode at the moment. Anyway, I think we've done pretty well with that little bit of spelunkering. Let's head over into our little furnace area. How many bits of gold can we make? How many gold bars can we make out of that? Make 14 gold bars. That's not too bad. How many gold bars do I have in here? 18 gold bars. Oh, I have 48 gold ore though. So let's get all of this gold barified. We might just have enough gold to make a pickaxe. Can we make a golden pickaxe? Oh, please. Yes, we can. Golden pickaxe can mine meteorite. See, that's good. Okay, if it can mine meteorite, I'm assuming that it can also mine demonite, right? Okay, we're going to do it. Let's make a golden pickaxe. Bam! We just got a normal golden pickaxe. That absolutely sucks. I wonder if we should try and make another one. No, you know what? I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. You guys have told me about the Goblin Tinkerer, who is able to increase the power of our weapons when eventually he does arrive. So, you know what? I'm not going to waste any more of my gold on making a whole bunch of golden pickaxes. I've listened to you guys, and I am not going to waste resources. What I do want to do, though, is see if this golden pickaxe can mine demonite. Because if it can, man, we are going to get a whole bunch of demonite on the next spelunkering mission. It's going to be sweet. Well, here we got a little bit of demonite. We got our brand new golden pickaxe, and let's have a look. Yes, we can mine demonite with the pickaxe. That is awesome. Okay, let's go back and try and find that other little chunk of demonite that I saw. Check it out, guys. Demonite actually glows on the map, which is awesome, man. That makes it so much easier to find. Check, there is a nice little cache of demonite over here. I think I'm going to try and just bypass this water to get there. And actually, if you look on the map, to the bottom right of the map, there is another little bit of glowing over there, which I'm assuming is a little bit more demonite. Oh, man, this is so freaking sweet. I'm so glad that we can mine demonite now. It's going to make our lives so much better. And you know what? what? We might have enough demonite after this little batch to make for ourselves a demonite pickaxe. I have no idea if we'll have enough, but man, it'll be freaking awesome if we do. Let's collect this demonite, and actually, there is an entire little cache of topazes or something over here, right? Oh man, look at this mother lode of amethysts. Oh, that is excellent, man. Let's get these in the belly too. Oh man, this has been such a successful spelunkering mission, even though we weren't supposed to be spelunkering today. Oh well, I probably shouldn't be complaining, right? Alright guys, let's turn this demonite that we just hacked out of the ground into a demonite bar. We can make 2 demonite bars out of that. We can make an amethyst hook now, which is pretty awesome. Man, we can make a whole bunch of cool stuff here. I don't even know what a large amethyst does for capture of the gem. Okay, I have no idea what that means, but check it out, man. We can add another 2 demonite bars over here. Let's have a look. Can we create anything other than these things? No, we can't. Okay, that's very unfortunate. You know what? I'm gonna have a chat with old Wyatt. Hey Wyatt, bro, what's cracking, dude? Listen, I've got all of these demonite bars. What could I make with this? A nightmare pickaxe requires, oh, we need shadow scale to make a demonite pickaxe. And to get shadow scale, guys, we are going to need to kill the Ender of Worlds, or the World Eater, I think it's called. Man, I don't even know what it's freaking called. All I know is that it's absolutely disgusting. I think it's called the Eater of Worlds. And now I know that to create our next level of demonite weapons, we're going to have to kill that thing. And yeah, I'm kind of nervous about it. And I wonder if we should perhaps take it easy on killing the Eater of Worlds before we perhaps upgrade all of our armor to golden armor. I think that might be a good idea, actually. So I reckon, why don't we do this today, guys? Why don't we set up the foundations for the Frodome? In the previous episode, we discussed the location for the Frodome, and we decided that we were going to make the Frodome on top of another boob, which is right here, as you can see. A pretty awesome location, and what's cool about this location is that this boob is going to give us direct access into the butthole of Terraria. As you can see underneath it on the map, there is a cave entrance. So we will be able to set up a elevator, and that'll be able to take us pretty deep and underground, and we can start hunting for some a little bit more gold to do that. So that is freaking awesome, man. And yeah, let's get the Frodome set up today, or not the whole Frodome. It's going to take us quite a while, but let's get the foundation set up today. Have a look at what, you know, the size of the Frodome, and try and figure out exactly how we're going to craft this sucker. And then in the coming episodes, we can go spelunkering for some gold and prepare ourselves to kill the Eater of Worlds and man, or Eater of Souls. Could you guys correct me in the comment section below, please? It's Eater of Souls? Is it? Oh man, I don't know. Welcome back, cyber diggity dogs. As you can see, I've been hard at work terraforming this boob, man. I have flattened it out something crazy, and we are getting ready to lay down the foundations for the Frodome. It's going to be so freaking awesome. I wonder, though, whether we should go a little bit lower. I don't want to go too low. I do want the Frodome to be on top of like a hill, so that if there is some sort of a blood moon or an undead invasion, you know, we kind of have a very good defensive position on top of this mountain. I mean, there's, you know, zombies and whatnot are not going to be able to climb up this sheer rock face that is the side of this boob over here. So I reckon maybe just a couple more blocks down is where we want to go. Probably just 3 more blocks down like this is as low as we want to go, I think. And that should be an excellent starting location for the Frodome. Man, it's going to be so sweet. This is starting to look absolutely perfect to me, my cyber diggity dogs. The boob has been flattened, and we have a nice big foundation for the Frodome structure. You know, this is going to have to be a pretty large structure, I think. It's going to be huge, actually. It's probably going to be 2 or 3 times bigger than the treehouse. And the reason for that is because I want to make the rooms pretty big. I feel like the rooms in the treehouse at the moment are really, really small and really cramped. The roofs are really low. I want this Frodome to be absolutely freaking massive, and of course it needs to be big enough to have a room for every single one of our NPCs. And at the moment we have a ton of NPCs. In fact, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 NPCs at the moment, and I know that there's many more too, which are going to make their way to move into the Frodome as time progresses. So we need to be able to make a Frodome that is not only going to be absolutely huge, but is also going to be accommodating for a whole bunch of new new folk who are going to be moving in over the next coming episodes. So yeah, we got a ton of work ahead of us, my friends. Well guys, I've just been thinking a little bit more about the Frodome build while I've been hacking away at these walls, and I have a feeling that this build is going to be one of those builds that takes a ridiculously long time. You know, it's one of those builds that I think in my brain I'll be able to do very quickly, but in reality I think that it's going to take much longer than I anticipate. So with that in mind, I think we should build the Frodome in a pretty smart way. Why don't we spend the next, I don't know, 10 to 15 episodes working on the Frodome piece by piece as we stick it together, and in between that work we will go on some spelunkering missions. Let's try and get a full set of golden armor, and also within the next 5 episodes or so see if we can kill the Eater of Worlds so that we can make some brand new Demonite tools. I think that sounds like a pretty decent plan to me, guys. You know, instead of spending the next sort of 10 or 20 episodes of this Terraria series building the Frodome, let's sort of mix it up a little bit, you know what I mean? Let's build the Frodome, go on adventures, try kill some bosses, and all of that sweet jazz. And for some reason I can't break walls when I'm holding onto ropes. So yeah, you learn something new in Terraria every day, am I right? Oh man, but guys, I still have a lot of clearing up of work to do here on the foundations of the Frodome, and yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. In the next episode we will start cracking on setting up the foundations for this sucker, and it'll give us a pretty good idea of how big this Afro house is actually going to be. And I'm hoping that it's going to be so glorious that finally Kayla is going to be loving my ass. And of course, that is my ultimate goal at the moment in Terraria, just to get Kayla to love me. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. We will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.